Sup, nerds? I'm Satoru, I'm proud to be a nerd, and you should be too. I hope you like that, that scene transition I've got now. Sarah's directed me to where she got hers. So I made one for myself. I think it's pretty neat. But yeah, enough about that. What's going on tonight? I am playing Pokemon Legends Arceus tonight. I'm going to start a brand new playthrough and just see how much grinding is truly necessary here. Ayame brought this up in a in Discord some while ago, and I thought it would be a fun experiment to actually, you know, try and figure this out. How much can I get away with here? So, like, this isn't going to be like my no-E challenge in Let's Go. Like, I have done zero research into this. I am just shooting from the hip here. We're just going to see how it goes. And it's going to be a full playthrough, so I might as well act out all the dialogue. I mean, because there is a lot of it in the beginning. So we'll get through that stuff, okay? Let's do one more transition, and yep, there is the video game. We are choosing English, because we speak it to English. And yes, we understand. Don't interrupt the save. His light shines above us. Or actually not his, because Arceus does not have a gender. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. That's the hill I'm standing on, and I will die on it. Arcane Deus. Now I wish to know thine appearance, because I apparently don't have eyes. We're gonna pick the girl, because I'm based like that. Oh, chat widget isn't working? That's interesting. I'll refresh it, see what happens. I hit refresh. Huh. That's strange. Yeah, I wonder what's up with that. What could have borked? Well, in the meantime. What is thy name? I am gonna go the canon route this time. Her name is Akari. All is correct and as it should be. Yeah. Akari. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. Not really, because I played this game before. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Oh, you figured it out, Axel? Akari. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. You have dingused once again. Uh-oh. So these outfits, the player characters are definitely from modern times. And especially modern games, too. This is like a, this is Alola clothing. There it is. There's Big Pokegod. And he morphed my phone. I'm sorry, I'm still calling it he. Here we go, back in time. Title drop. As I swig once more. Wake up! Wake up! Oh no, well, I know who's talking. Oh, do wake up, won't you? Are you alive, my girl? I still hate the phrase, my girl. That just doesn't work the same way as my boy. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you, or where am I? Let's go with the who are you. I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come now, who in the world does that? Don't give me the once-over, old man. I'm like 15. I must say, your clothing is, unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Were pickles invented back then? Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. I've got the God phone. I'll be fine. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person such in need. Oh. Splash! Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. That's just an animal thing. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Akari. That name has quite the ring to it, and I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. It's meant to ape Dawn's Japanese name, Hikari. Oh, but I do apologize, I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. He's also the ancestor of Hop and Leon. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here Why'd they run away? Oh, blast and bother! My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3, wait! I gotta make sure I don't mix up the controls here from the, from Scarlet and Violet. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. Oh. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. That's 6G. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission: seek out all Pokemon. So if you say Arceus in English, that is totally incorrect. Unless you want to call it an Arse phone, and that just sounds wrong. That's naughty. Surprised I'm able to sprint long enough so that I don't run or tire out yet. Ah, alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give... take another take on that. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. It is also called a Borb. A bird orb. That one over there is Cyndaquil, all the way back from Generation 2. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my girl, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. 50 of them is way more than we need. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and, why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. That still is very strange how that's just an inherent part of Pokemon etymology, that they could just all do that. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Need to play more cricket, dude. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down ZR to ready a ball and take aim. You can keep moving around as you do, so use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target Pokemon. Release ZR to throw the ball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you've readied a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press B to cancel the throw. Yes, it's all coming back to me now. I wasn't even listening to their advice, because I pushed ZL first. Oh, wonderful! You've caught a Pokemon! It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Akari. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. See, that's what I was thinking of. I knew there was a lock on. Dibbly-doo. I can hardly believe it, Akari. Incredible. You know, many Pokemon people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap up this sharpish, shall we? Sharpish. I already know here Rowlet's gonna break out. Ah yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. See, that sounds a little better. Start moving to the exit. Speed running. Speed strats. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Akari, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? It's 'cause I played the game before. One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Is it that thingamabob? Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? Vaguely. If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream. To compile this region's first complete record of its Pokémon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokémon to be found in a region. Clear instructions. Could it be guiding you? Nah, I'm sure it's just there for funsies. Exactly. But in order to properly document Pokémon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. It's as if no one has ever thrown anything before. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Well, this sounds more fun. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one? It was like, what's the trope for that? What's the trope? But thou must. That's what that's called. Yes. See, I beat you to it. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. What's wrong with what I got? Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. What am I looking at? Oh, yeah. The big swirly thing on Mount Coronet. That would make people look. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good godsman. This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, Axel, that's a good point. That's just more of a balancing issue, because Minimize and Double Team are the most annoying cancers in the game. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. This road we're on now is called to the locals as Canala Avenue. Canalave City. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet, and that's going way too fast. Since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire outfit. Oh, botheration! I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Your arc phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Use the minus button to view the map. Yeah, we know that stuff. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Oh, hold on, I need like kind of an older voice for him. Wallflowers for Galaxy Team only. Fat Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Rude Benny. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Was it Professor Laventon? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thundershock, I'd have corralled him for sure. But the professor, well... Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Sup, Ayame? Yep, it's our conversation that brought us to this. And you've been playing the game a lot, too. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I love this game to death. But everything will be quite alright now. Akari here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? Not exactly a challenge run. It's just, we're just going to see how much grinding I can get away with not doing. What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Gah! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. That's like one of the only times the protag actually has a canonical age, I'm pretty sure. Like, obviously you're 10 in Red and Blue, but most other games, they don't really mention that stuff. You're stuck on the secret boss? Oof. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh-ho! A most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Refresh chat? Okay. We'll see if that fixes it. Yep. Yep, that's a frog. Yep, it's working. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please. But make it 3 for today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never failed to please. Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, that's what they eat. Potato mochi. I mean, I've never had it, so I don't know. Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Well, you know that great hole in the sky? The one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with the facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place, in grass, in the forest, in the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. I wish I could voice act this game during stream, but there's so much dialogue. I know, there's a lot. And it's not as mind-fucky as potato juice. Yeah, oh god. I don't have to think about wringing out a potato. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Akari will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something! We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that.
Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying such a leisurely meal with this outsider?
Man, I can't settle on a good voice for Benny.
Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge.
I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Akari. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Do you hate that when the coaster gets stuck on the bottom of the glass? They ate that long? It went to nighttime? That was quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't get to have Akari join the Survey Corps until she passes a trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Akari's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Akari, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Could be an hour before sunset, yeah. But if you fail to pass the trial, we will put to you tomorrow. If you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Harsh, lady. Captain Silene's like Hisui in a way. They're both plenty harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, huh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I'd imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yeah, sleep tight. Joke's on him, you can fall out of a futon. Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. Sup, Saya? Thank you for the raid. How are you tonight? So, if raiders are new here, sup, nerds? I'm Satoru. I'm proud to be a nerd. You should be too. I'm doing a second playthrough of Pokemon Legends Arceus tonight. Also, someone appreciates that. Let's go to bed. Actually, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire did the same thing. You walk up on particular stuff and your shoes come off. Of course, in that game, Brendan and May had the decency to wear socks. Yes, I know how to use the menu. I know how to save my game. Let's go Betty Bye time. Oh, I remember what that is. the next day. This indecent teenager not even wearing socks. To be fair, she was probably plucked straight out of her room when it all happened. Her stuff is totally like, you know, casual lounging around the house stuff. Hey in there, you awake? That was some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. I am now. And shoes go back on. God was sleeping when Big Bang happened. And he went bidoof. It was actually kind of fun to start replaying the first game of probably my favorite JRPG sub-series. What was that, Saya? Did you sleep all right? I know that's not easy in a strange new land. We better not keep Captain Silene waiting. Let's hurry to headquarters. Trails of cold steel, aha. Or TOX for short. Although that's not as good as an acronym as Trails in the Sky. Bidoof God proved me wrong. What does that make B-Barrel then? Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? You ever seen a building this grand before? Who's Pessel? Who the hell is Pessel? I think that's the Nurse Joy, kind of. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. I don't remember who Yojiro is. Wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. God 2 non-electric Boogaloo. It's just a fake. Be honest, that was your first longer stream, almost went 2 hours. Oh yeah, definitely streaming can be an endurance test. But, you know, the more you do it, the more you'll get used to it. This is what happens when you go so far afield. But the medical corps will put you to rights. You do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there. Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. You ever tell me about when you played FF7 Remake for the first time? I don't think so. Captain Silene, ma'am, I brought Akari. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 3 species right away? But none of us have ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? Was in the 3-ish hour stream time range for normal stuff. Turned on that game, fell in love with it. First night I streamed it, you went for 13 hours, no breaks. Damn, man. Man, that is funny. Time really gets away. Next night it went for 10 hours. Jeez. You must have platinumed it within a week. My trial should be simple enough for her. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. Because you only ate because you beat it. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you will be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Yeah, 8 hours is definitely a lot. I mean, Did I even... I don't think I've even done quite 8 hours yet. The birthday stream was probably more like 6 or 7, though. I'm getting there. Zombie at work. Oh yeah, you paid the price there. The one thing about the satchel on Akari's street clothes is just, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. It makes the outfit look a little rough. It looks out of place. That whatever it is you're wearing doesn't suit our satchels in the least. See? Even Ray agrees. Ray, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Pardon, Akari, come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Akari absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Go on, Akari, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? I mean, I got 2 Cyndaquils in chat already. It's a good thing that's who I was planning for. Speedruns also pick Cyndaquil first, but for different reasons. My first playthrough, I did pick Oshawott. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. Why Cyndaquil for the speed run? They kind of get to a place you're not supposed to, and grind off some higher level Pokemon for a little bit. Like you're able to fight like a handful of Beautifly that are like almost level 20. And so you get a lot of quick experience for that. A word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Whoosh! Look at those two cheer on their pal Cyndaquil. Or maybe they just wanted to help Akari with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Akari fell out of the sky after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. Yeah, just give us all 3. You eventually do. I think once you get Dialga and Palkia, you do get the other 2 starters. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. Just 20 this time. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters. Oh, for some reason I thought I had to do that quest already. Okay, now I tie her out. You'd be a menace in this world. Okay, for my fan theory for Volo's voice. I just get a very Hazama voice in that, so let me try and read this as Doug Airholt. Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? That's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. This is going to invent Pokemon rifles. I mean, they kind of got that. That's what jet balls are for. I mean, of course it scares you with Cynthia Piano. Yeah, all I got is quick attack. I don't know if that means the Cyndaquil stats are any good or not. Moves, items, use them well and the world will open up to you. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Yeah. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions in thanks. Only 5. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. Yeah, you should be sus of him. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Whenever you leave Jubilite Village, you have to pick a destination from your map and let the guardsmen know where you're off to. That way, someone can come collect you if things go wrong. See, we never die. Hey, I hope you make it through this. Well, gee, I hope so too. You're Akari, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. So see, this was a good way to, transition into an open world setting. It's not truly open world. There are levels. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'm curious to see if the professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor? Something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Silene got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Akari's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So, in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here. Not my ideal state of affairs. He's got a very ugly smile. It's almost better to play as Ray in that case. I'm sure Akari's smile is a lot cuter. Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to this, Akari. This is Aspiration Hill. Look, a Bidoof. We're finding the Pokemon you... Wow, that went fast. That didn't kill. Uh-oh. You may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Silene taught me. Yep, the lock-on. I know how to do that. I'm in danger! I missed that line. Aim carefully, let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be right. And you ought to be alright. Okay, Bidoof. Bidoof, Bidoof, Bidoof. One Bidoof caught. Now on we march. Alright, you're going to tell me about Starly next. Oh, Garchomp is a piece of shit. If you don't have a an ice move, it's so tough. Now, Starly here, it's the type to run at the drop of a hat. Oh, of course, a fucking crit. God damn. But not to worry. Crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. Oh, how did that miss? Well. Just catch the damn thing. I got a backstrike at least. It was useful. Backstriking actually did increase your catch chances in Scarlet and Violet. Your team is Typhlosion, Overquill, Braviary, Goodra, Garchomp, and Zoroark. I'm sure one of those things can learn an ice move. Probably Goodra, right? And that's Starly caught too. I admit, I'm impressed so far. Actually, he warped me back. That's what happened. Go pick up some berries. I forgot to share another smidgen of wisdom that I think I did what I already got. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. To quote Captain Silene's wise teachings, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw out an item? Press X. The Captain's a real expert on these things. Yep, see, I knew what he was going to tell me. Sure thing, Saya. Then, once you've got a Pokemon ready, try aiming for certain rocks or trees like this one. Your Pokemon will hunt for berries and things, and it'll bring back whatever it finds. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. There it is, Shinx. Shinx is an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? Yes, I did. Captain's a real expert in those things, almost like she's got a manual she's reading. That figures. Me, I have to focus on a Pokemon carefully to notice a thing like that. Yeah, you gotta go to the, what's her name? Zisu? The big lady. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock away any balls you throw. But not to worry, I'll teach you the trick to catching them. You draw them into battle. Once it's caught up in the heat of battle, you can throw a Pokeball to try and catch it. You got a few Pokemon of your own to use now, don't you? Oh, yeah! Yeah, that's been a thing. Yeah, there's a ton of different moves you can learn. Like, Pokemon have some pretty good movesets, honestly. Yeah, definitely go back to town. Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it at a wild Pokemon you want to battle. Use what you've learned in battle with Volo. Get out there and make your last catch. So I already know the trick with this. This is a guaranteed catch anyway. So just throw the ball. Just throw the ball. Wait, did you really? You really did! You did it! That's 3 species of Pokemon caught. You really are some kind of prodigy. You must have given Professor Laventon the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. Oh, I'd say you'd passed the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Akari. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. I've got to admit, it's true. You got real talent for this. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilee Village, huh? I'm on more of the silly Laventon music. Yeah, Laventon apparently has a camera. Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught go live in the village pastures. Go live in the village pastures. Most Pokemon a person can have with them while out exploring is 6, apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. I mean, if you could just carry any friggin' old Pokemon you want, then the game would just get ridiculous. So that's total game logic right there. Come now, you two, let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. I didn't even see, where did I pick up that that one other berry? The balls interfere with each other like magic rings. Seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Jeez, lady. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. Doesn't sound like it the way I'm reading it, huh? I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Honestly, the biggest issue is dealing with Lucario. What kind of coverage does the Lucario have? I mean, it probably does have a ground move to deal with fire types. get changed in the room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. I don't have a reflection. Holy shit. I'm a vampire too? Oh, I have to select these manually. And I need to put on my Shrek shoes. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get a uniform ready for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. I got a bandana. Now present yourself to the commander. Oh, I don't have dodge roll yet. Okay. Now I think Komodo is also Galarian. So we'll try and find a good British voice for you.
I have been waiting for you. I am Komodo, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Akari?
Yes, sir.
I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat!
Well, I know I can't throw him. Just gonna go in head first.
Here!
He's got that geese counter ready.
You've got vigor. I'll give you that.
Why does bro's clothes look like galactic? Because this is what... This is Gen 4 in the past, so yeah. Everything is parallel. This is where Team Galactic got the idea from.
You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilee Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokedex. But I warn you, Akari. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work.
So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed! You see, the more you add to the Pokedex, the higher your rank will become.
And working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer toward that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokemon.
Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Pikachu struggles to open a bottle of ketchup. Winning by default? What does that mean? Here, you will need this. Ah, Pokeball recipe. And 3,000 Pokedollars as well. You'll have to buy the necessary materials. Ray, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Get ready for a lesson in crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch. That's right, whatever you need in your survey work, you'll mostly make yourself. Used Goodra to bullshit your way to kill Spiritomb and Lucario? Huh. Oh, it has that one move, right? Shelter? Some things you can buy at the general store, but it's good to try to be self-sufficient. This way we can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we crafted ourselves. But listen to me prattle on. Let's go to the craftworks so you can try it yourself. Dazzling Gleam? Hell yes, Ayame. Well done earning a place in our team. My name is Antha. I don't know how you want to say that. Sup, Saris? I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. It is the, like, lamest gray walking kimono. I hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. As much as I would like to buy more clothing options, I don't think I really can. Hey, this way to the craftworks! This here's the craftworks, and that there is the workbench. It's where you craft things. Pretty self-explanatory, right? When you step up to the workbench, I'll supply you materials to make some Pokeballs. Call it a present to celebrate passing your trial. And as for the money the captain gave you, feel free to spend that however you like. Any recipes you get should tell you what materials you need to complete them. At the workbench, just choose what you want to make and get crafting. Go on, try it out. Make them all. Make everything. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my girl. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. Oh yeah, good luck with the raid, Axel. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex. Well, then again, no, it should be duly, not duly. And on that note, here you are. An actual honest-to-God Pokedex. It's just a book. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. It'll take plenty of research tasks to help the professor complete the Pokedex, and this is what we're investigating. Because sometimes grinding these can be, troublesome. I've got to get going on those myself. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you are ready, by Godakari. Togekiss used bullshit? Oh, did it air slash flinch you? I remember doing that. Then again, Pokemon don't have abilities in this game. So when I did it in whatever game I used it. Yo, let's go. Magic Pixel. Oh no, that's his Rosa Raid. Fucking hell. Sup, noob? Calm Mind, Strong Style, Moonblast. Oof. Hey, excuse me. I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. I mean, this is such an easy quest. It's like, it really doesn't cost anything to do it. You just got to give him a Wurmple. So I think that is more than understandable to do. The rest of the stuff, we'll see. Oh, I will get worms. I will get some worms. At least one. I mean, it's definitely, you know, I want all the forms, and then I gotta give one to Beauregard. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my girl. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference anytime. Okay, so it's on down. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. Now there's one more nugget of wisdom I've got to share, Akari. Wild Pokemon may attack you at any time. When they do, dodge like your life depends on it. Dodge? Look, just watch me, would you? Then you'll be able to copy what I do. Because apparently I'm Taskmaster. Here I go. Action roll! See? That's how you dodge. A timely dodge will keep you from getting hurt by the fierce attacks of wild Pokemon. And that's key if you'd rather not end up blacked out in some field like I did. Cell phone. When those Shanks got me with Thundershock, I might have been done for if the Survey Corps hadn't come and saved me. But hey, no need to worry. You've got me here to give you tips. I'll teach you plenty. Ayame has an idea. An idea to get through jerk-ass boss. Forget, can you actually just get up here right now? You can kind of force your way up here. Kinda. Maybe it's kind of like this? Or is there kind of an invisible wall right now? Maybe there's an invisible wall right now. Maybe I'm thinking of the next visit here is when you can actually go over here. Yeah. No, you can do this right now. Instead of leading with Goodra, you lead with Braviary? So I'm totally doing things I don't need to right now. One other thing. Where are the options? Not that. What's the thing I want to change here? HUD toggling. Okay, ZR button confirmation. That I'm going to change. So when I encounter a Pokemon, if I want to throw a ball at it, it'll just throw one right away. It won't give me the do you want to use so and so. Yeah, so I am somewhere I'm not really supposed to be right now. And I don't know if we really want to consider cheesing like this in the challenge. I don't know, because it will give me extra research tasks for Cyndaquil here. So if I go in here, Oh, really? Oh yeah, Braviary is psychic type, so yeah, it definitely could have Dazzling Gleam. Okay, so I have 3 quick attacks already, and then there's another research at 4. So that's easy. And then you want to use, and then Ember is tracked, and that's actually doubled. So let's see. Do I really want to commit to this? Do I want to commit? I don't know. I do have... Do I have fast travel? I do. Okay. So, see, I can't tell. This is... Because this is what a speed run would do. You would get up here and then, actually fight these much stronger Pokemon over here much earlier than you're supposed to. I'm going to forego that for now. I can come back to later and do other things. I'm sure I probably just have to go to Ray. Yudi. Get ready for some Survey Core Wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with the ZL button, then press the down button to open the Pokedex. You'll see what tasks you have for that Pokemon. Did you see that your research tasks for Bidoof include one about how many you've caught? That's right, catching just one won't do it. You've got to get 2, then 4, then more and more. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. I'll go on ahead. I don't think I've seen Yuri all that much. So if we're ignoring tasks, then, I don't know. Maybe we'll skip catching these Pokemon. See what else I can do. I'm still going to go for the tree. What kind of goodies are over here? Let's hope the Shinx doesn't body me. I mean, I'm getting experience for Cyndaquil this way as well. I was gonna say, is that Shinx still on my butt? But no. Alright, what's your deal? I know I'm laying it on thick, but don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon to check your research tasks for it. You just hold ZL and press down. Try checking your tasks for Starly next. One of your tasks is to catch Starly without being spotted, right? You can get that done if you hide in some tall grass to catch him. Give it a try. I don't want to. I'll go wait for you up ahead. Come catch up once you finish some tasks. I don't think that guy's gonna give me anything. So I could dip all the way over here. Are we gonna find some more new types over here? Yeah, we already got a level up. Cyndaquil's already cooking. Just give me material. Tomb bodies the fuck out of you. I mean, yeah. Psychic Ghost, yeah. There's a Wurmple. Oops, I didn't mean to, I forgot I still had... Cyndaquil in the lead. Still, easy to catch Wurmple. See if this Wurmple will cooperate with me. It's pretty far away, actually. Alright, that's still actually... Nice back strike. Doodly-doo. Anything else I can find? I mean, that's a doof. Not interested. Ooh, there's a Ponyta right there. I would certainly like the Ponyta. Now, can I get behind it? They haven't told you about backstrikes yet, but you can totally still do them. Okay. Good. I think... trying to remember the other kinds of encounters over here. There could be Eevee around here. Love the little fireworks. Yeah, I mean, they are just kind of firecrackers. Oop. There's the first alpha. I ain't touching that thing. No, thank you. Is that an Eevee? No, that's a Bidoof. There's an Eevee. In fact, I'm going to try and use a, I'm going to try and lure it. Okay, so I did end up getting a research task for that. And some very funky, grass textures there. Game made perfect. Oh, that was also one without being spotted. So yeah, I ended up getting some extras there. Let's not mess with the Shinx too much. Okay, you know what? Let's try and get one more Wurmple. Cool. Oh, Garchomp's fast. No, in this game, if he used an agile move, oh, forget it. So that's enough stuff here for now. Let's checkpoint again with Ray. It is, Aya. That fight is certainly tough. Around here, you can find a Pokemon called Buizel. It's got an aggressive disposition. That means it'll try to hit you with its moves, just like Shinx, and you'll need to battle it to catch it. Yeah, Buizel, like a buoy? A buoy weasel. And speaking of which, your research task for Buizel includes seeing it use a certain move. You gotta see the move in battle for it to count toward that task, so battling is extra key here. I'm going on ahead. Come catch up once you've checked off some of Buizel's tasks. And you certainly don't have to, but I would like to catch one. Okay, okay. Oh, it's got quick attack. Just gonna try and catch it right away. Let's see what happens. Caught it anyway. Boom boom. Well, I mean, some Pokemon names, like, who the hell knows how they're supposed to be said? I mean, look at the title Pokemon of the game. This Shinx, I don't give a frick about. Round 9. Boom. Ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da. How much further can you go out here? You could get plenty of stuff here. Ooh, there's even a glowy rock. That's got bonus stuff. Actually, Pichu has a chance of being around here. So far, I'm seeing Wurmple. Just Wurmple. And then you're kind of walled off over here with a Alpha Snorlax. Yep, there it is. Oh man, you can actually almost get up this... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I ain't fucking with the Alpha yet. So actually, you can get into this, the area with the Beautifly, no problem. Oh, that's just a log. It's better than bad. It's good. Oh man, an Alpha Luxio already? Oh god. So yeah, this is the spot here. Silcoon here too? Like, honestly, I shouldn't be fucking around with this stuff. I regret coming here. I regret everything. I do know a cheesy way of beating it. Aya. You would have to build a Cresselia. Beef it up and give it Ice Beam. Actually, why is, what is Ray doing over here? What's up, Jericho? Do you have the other items, like, Ox Power? You're doing pretty well for a mystery stranger from the sky. Here, a little reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting kit. Almost in go mode? Nice. And here's a recipe for potions, too. Oof. I mean, that could be rough, Ayame, if you really don't want to grind anymore. With the crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using whatever materials are in your satchel. So long as you got an apricorn and a tumblestone, you can make a Pokeball anytime. Or with an oranberry and a medicinal leek, you can whip up a potion, so heal up your Pokemon whenever they need healing. Research going all right? You can see if you've got tasks ready to turn in on the professor's cover. Once you've got some tasks good and done, go check in with Professor Laventon. See you soon. Alright, so there's nothing else really to do at the moment. Oops. How did I switch? I just wasted a ball. Well, it's never impossible, Aya. It might take some luck. All right, I've scooped up enough items. Let's just fly back to camp. Actually, nothing's ready to evolve yet, is it? No, not quite. I picked up Stardust? Where the hell did I get Stardust? Oh, if it isn't a crafting kit. You must have listened attentively to Ray's teachings. Excellent work, dear girl. This seems a good time to explain to you about survey reports and the rewards they offer. When you submit survey reports, you'll receive money based on the level and number of Pokemon you caught. You'll receive more money if you fulfilled certain conditions, such as catching a species for the first time. On that note, let me check the research tasks you've completed thus far. Got a good variety. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. By carrying out research tasks and submitting survey reports, you'll raise the research levels of the Pokemon species you encounter. If you raise a Pokemon's entry to level 10, that entry will be considered complete, and you will have unlocked all of the detailed information to be had about that species. This is a second playthrough, Jericho. As you carry out tasks and complete the Pokedex entries for different species, you'll also gain Pokemon research points, which you can view on the cover of your Pokedex. Once you've earned a certain number of points, you'll be able to move up through the ranks of the Galaxy Expedition team. So that's what I got for Cyndaquil without even trying. Yeah, Bidoof was only 1. But it is worth double. That's what the arrows are for. I only caught the one Starly. Only caught the one Shinx. And I'm catching 3 Wurmple. Then I got a bonus one caught without being spotted. Ponyta. Oh yeah, Eevee caught without being spotted, and I fed it. And then Buizel was just caught. So let's see what I get for just those. Only halfway there. So you do have to do a little bit here. Oh, absolutely. I can't wait to see what ZA has to offer. Not quite there yet, I'm afraid. You'll need to complete a few more research tasks before you're ready to go up a rank. I'd recommend you work your way through Bidoof's and Starly's tasks first. Hang in there. Okay, so we can try some of the simple stuff here. If I could just catch Bidoof willy-nilly. Bidoof would just sit there and take it. And then we'll sneak up on the Starly here. I only see 2 of them, though. Alright, fine then. Ah. Right, that one's at least a backstrike. Get the repeated throws here. Let's go, Goodra! Wow, I cannot catch that Starly for the life of me. Figures, now it catches, when it wasn't a backstrike. Yeah, so I'm still missing a Starly. What the hell? Number of different forms? Okay, that means I caught a male and female Bidoof. And then Starly. Okay, I also got a male and female Starly. So if I catch one more Starly, that would be one more research task. I don't know how much these are going to be worth. I'm surprised there were only 2 here. I don't know if it's 3 rolls. Yeah, I'm still all tuckered out. Little more money. I'm not worried about money. Okay, that was nothing. Yeah, so you gotta do some work over here. Yeah, even in the beginning of the game, you gotta do a little bit here. Let me look at Shinx. So you could defeat some, too, instead of just catching them. Remember, you've seen use Quick Attack? I mean, another big thing would be leveling up Pokemon and evolving them. So that's why speedruns will do this. They'll run over to the side here and attack the Beautifly with Cyndaquil. Assuming I can finally get my way over there because, you know, you can't dash forever. Oh yeah, revive tank. That's totally what I did. I'll pick up some more stones. Tumbles as he fumbles. Actually, that was a funny noise. Let's see what that was. Yeah, strong style hurts like a bitch. I get a backstrike on the Silcoon. Ah, damn it. Actually, this Silcoon is not high level at all. If I could just Ember it. please get behind the... Yeah. So we get behind the Beautifly here. It's level 22. But I'm still going to be able to get it here. Ooh, nice burn. Ah, really? The rollout missed? Ah, that still didn't kill. Nice burn. So we're gonna gained a shit ton of levels for that. So now both of these Wurmples are ready to evolve. I still have the one in the other thing, right? So yeah, we're evolving them. Little. This evolution screen goes so hard. That's a Cascoon. And let's see if we can get a Silcoon out of this one. Hopefully. That would be a lot more convenient. Ah, damn it, it's another Cascoon. I mean, should I just evolve both of them anyway? I'm gonna have a couple Dustox. And then I can heal up, Cyndaquil a little bit and then try and attack another Beautifly. I mean, I know people have, soloed that fight with just Garchomp. Nice, I got the back strike. Okay, I can two-shot this with Ember, that's good. I don't have to rely on rollout. Pretty sure rollout is only 95. Who else can evolve? Cyndaquil can evolve, and Starly. Oh my god! You're that underleveled? Holy crap. You're a Quilava fan? So let's see, so there are technically other things you could have gotten with Cyndaquil, but I mean, there's also Quilava stuff, too. Yeah, we would still want to catch one more Starly. I haven't done anything with Ponyta. Alright, so we can keep going with Quilava. We can keep Embering. Damn it. Didn't want to do it like that. Still outlevels me. That's the wrong move, dude. What was this? 22? This can't be that bad. You know what? We'll play this safe. I'll do an Agile to start. Oh, wow, it still got an extra attack off. Yeah, even just a little bit, Aya. And, you know, just pump all your EXP candy. Alright, Shinx can evolve. Let's get Luxio. Were there any other Oodafly over here? That is just another Wurmple. I'm gonna see if the spawns reset here. Maybe, either Pichu maybe showed up, or I could get another chance at Silcoon. Ugh, there's that Alpha Luxio. Want nothing to do with you. Stay away. Really don't want to deal with Shinx. Really no other Silcoon back here? Alright, I'm just gonna try and get to the... I think where the spot I think Pichu can show up. And... oops, all Wurmple. And Shinx. Alright. Let's fly back in, let's see what we get for all that. Oops. Oh, that got enough. In fact, I think I was overdone. You've made good progress on these research tasks, Akari. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silene. It's time you earned yourself a star. I mean, I'm gonna try and not do these other side quests. But I'll certainly go to Beauregard. Give him my spare Wurmple. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah. You see, I was having a chat with Professor Laventon, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it'll sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. As if I don't already know. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There will be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. Have you got a Wurmple you can give me? As a matter of fact. I'm just gonna give it to him. You really brought me one. You must be as good as the rumors say. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. Now, I've been told a Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as Beautifly, so I should give it a name with that in mind. This is a tough decision. Which of these do you like best? Beauticia? Beautifred? Or Bogine? I'm going Beauticia, I think. Yeah, I like Beauticia too. I guess that's decided then. I'll raise Beauticia to a splendiferous Beautifly. Wait and see. You nailed it on the head, Saris. That it is going to become a Dustox. Absolutely. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. Remain adorable, Wormy Pie. Wormeeple. Or Wormy Pie. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. You can now use Heavy Balls. Pokemon of up to level 20 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. Rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. There are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Person's terrifying? I mean, not as much as her descendant, but you know, she only looks rough. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. And proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Can I hold your heavy balls, Sado? If you can. I hope you can handle them. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. See, it's almost like I gotta fight myself to not do all the extra stuff. Like me, I'm just like I want to do all the extra things. So, Akari, my girl, I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Our usual order of potato mochi tastes even better when there's something to celebrate. Hey, by the way, have you taken on that request Beauregard had? Well, most people here don't know much about Pokemon. You've noticed, right? So it's our job as the Survey Corps to take care of any issues that crop up because of that. We're basically Pokemon problem solvers. Indeed so. Some people ask you for help when you talk with them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Ray? What's it all about? That one might be a better fit for Akari than me. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off unless I get better at Pokemon battling first. Squishy balls? Nah. Ah yes, that request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. Sato voice acting heart. Thank you, Saris. I like that you... I appreciate You're liking it. The next day. Also, that would be canonical. The guy is actually Galarian, which is the UK. Hey Kari, before I go meet Mai about that request, mind showing me how you do in battle? Of course. Great, I'll be at the training grounds. If you've been catching lots of Pokemon, you can change up your team at the pastures, just so you know. Which I should do that. I should get the Dustox out of my party. They're not doing anything anymore. Oops. Pastures house the many Pokemon you catch. Collect them from here to change up your party. You don't got boxes in Hisui. You just got fields. Alright, we're gonna put Ponyta on the party, and... no, actually, you know what? Forget Ponyta. We got Quilava as our fire type already. Let's raise up an Eevee. And we could use another Buizel, like water type. Half of everything he has like a modern trainer. Half of everything he gets to pick his shirt or his pants. Oh god. 15. Yeah, I don't even have the Black Tumblestone yet. Let's say 20 of them. I can't even make any revives yet. Forgot they use child labor. I retract my statement. Thanks for taking a minute for me. I know your plate's full right now. I'm going to be straightforward with you about something. That is, I don't understand how anyone can handle taking on Pokemon in battle. I know I'm a Survey Corps member, and I've even got my own partner, but I just can't do it. Your partner? That's right. Take a look at my very own partner. Liga! This is my Pikachu. During that Shinx attack, I should have had Pikachu fight at my side, but my mind just went blank. And really, when you get right down to it, Pokemon are terrifying, right? Should this thing be able to fire electricity? Biga? But watching you at work completing those research tasks convinced me. If I want to do my Survey Corps work well, my partner and I have got to be a team. And our first step toward being a real team is to battle your team. Yeah, if only you could Dynamax. So let's see. Can I just, like, Flame Wheel it twice and it'll die? Oh, one time. True, I am over double its level. Nice and easy. Whoa, you seem so in sync with your Pokemon. What the fuck? Nightbot! Oh, come on. Ugh. Jesus Christ, Nightbot. Well, that's another setting I'll have to tweak then. That was amazing! The way you fight alongside your Pokemon, you don't seem one bit scared of battling. We'll just have to catch up as best we can, right, Pikachu? Iga! Ah, fair enough. Pikachu's got a bit of a tendency to attack, you see. That's why he normally stays in his ball. I guess the first step for Pikachu and me might be getting a little friendlier with one another. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have these things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu here seems to be an electric type, for example. Well, there's your type chart. Go on, take a screenshot, just so you remember. Well, actually, that's only part of it. It doesn't show, offense past ground. Oh, there you go. There's the second part. Now you know Fairy beats Fighting, Dark, and Dragon. So you're the one, that new recruit everyone's talking about. The name's Zisu, captain of the security corps. She's a very big lady. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zisu's a master of an ancient martial art where you guide Pokemon in battle. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it will take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course, regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Well, that's certainly handy to find out about before going to tackle Mai's request. You remember? I mentioned it earlier. I'm heading down now to see about Mai's request. I'm supposed to meet her down by the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come along too. Get ready, then meet us down there, would you? And by ready, I mean double checking what Pokemon you'll bring, and maybe even teaching them some new moves from Zisu. We really don't need anything yet. Surprised the sprint lasted that long. Alright, so one more time in Obsidian. So okay, we've already found out we had to do a little bit of extra stuff to get to 1 star. Boo! Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. Something I already know. It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch, or giving you an advantage once a battle starts. If you're part of the Survey Corps now, working to create that Pokedex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Let's see here. Just want to lock onto the Bidoof. Yeah, we could get up to 6 pretty easily. We can catch 6 Bidoof. Now I know I need the 3rd Starly. And stop hopping. Yeah, that caught. Ah, damn it. Alright, forget it. We got the 3, so that's fine. Oh, we really have to talk to you? There are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're first... Oh, your rank, you should be fine. Go on, then. Don't let your guard down now. Retreat to safety if you find yourself in trouble. Over here! This here is Akari. My. New face in the village? Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. I am one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to Hisui. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving, so the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? I do. That's good to hear. That security corps of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This here is my partner, Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm sure Quilava's gonna completely trounce it. Oh wow, this is a bulky little thing. Nice dodge. Let's try and actually get that second turn in. Nice burn. Ah, it still got it. It still got it off. Okay, Flame Wheel should kill, though. I always forget about Munchlax. I like him. He's cool. He's a fun little guy. Mon. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battled for us. And I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? These should prove to be useful materials. Vivichokes. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories of to our children. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It is a large, fearsome foe like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you? To Deer Track Heights? Uh-oh, my phone's ringing. It's that strange thingamy of yours telling you where to go? My, that is some curious sort of map. Is that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? It certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this bit to you. You shouldn't have any problem handling an alpha. It seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about with Legendary Hero either. Maybe there's some extra dialogue in the Gen 4 games I missed. Though, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? Almighty what now? I suppose that's to be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow, and this land of Hisui was born in the process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of a people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But these are still Pokemon... But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh. and it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me, and you may understand. Got a Kricketot. If it decides to stay in the ball, which it does. Gigaton balls. I think that goes in the hyper tag. Could you wiggle up this? Yeah, you can kind of wiggle up here. An iron chunk, that's good. Alright, another tot. Of course it's running away. It's okay. What are these things? Okay, that's another Starly. And that's another Starly. That's alright. I'm okay with Starly stuff. Want to take a peek in the this hole here? There is a Geodude, but I didn't see what I wanted to see, which was Munchlax. I think it's actually pretty rare over here. Another Kricketot. Those are also Starly? Damn. Not much variety going on right now. Okay, dude. You know what? Maybe I gotta lure it a bit. I will lure the dude. Don't think it's gonna get in. Oh no, it did get in. Nice. No extra tasks for that, I guess. Does Buizel have a water move? It does. It actually has Aqua Jet. Wonder if I should just fight it. Wonder if I should fight him for extra experience. Maybe I can backstrike this one. Maybe not really. That was not a backstrike, so... Oh no, okay, it's the same level as me. I bet you this will kill. Close. Close. Nope. We'll just kill him. We'll certainly take him. Ah. Almost got that one. One more Starly I'm not going to worry about. I'm going to skip on the Geodude as well. Kind of done enough. Yeah, let's get to the task at hand here. Oh, so even your professor decided to join us. Phew! Thank goodness, I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha, now could I? I suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon, a Pokemon descended from one of those ancients ancients blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. That was a big one. That's not it. That's only a troublemaker here to disturb the peace with its racket. Like a car alarm. And that's what you're here for, Akari, to drive that interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for battle. Upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they're all as oversized as this one. Exactly. They're not only big, though. They are strong and may know moves that others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you are stronger still than this alpha, so go show it that beyond any mistaking. Be careful, Akari. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Quilava can take this thing. No problem. Okay, Doo-Wop. Yeah, look at that. It's only level 12. It still goes first, though, which is concerning. Man, I'm getting a ton of burns today. That burn definitely came in clutch there. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in Alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. We'd best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe.
Rear! What in the world?
It's the Great Weirdeer! Got a silly face. He looks upon you with kindness, Akari. I'd say the Great Weirdeer has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui while bearing a human on his back, a human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all.
Remarkable! Truly outstanding stuff. Pokemon letting someone ride on it. It's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola.
They even had those back then? Professor! I take it things went smoothly? I'm here on Captain Silene's orders. She said we'd be able to set up a base camp here once Akari took care of her request.
About that.
I know this was a joint decision by Adamant and the commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this? The Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokémon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokémon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. The Great Weirdeer has taken a liking to Akari as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Also, I just love how, even back then, there are hoodies. Well, if we're to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to know them better. And the first step toward that is completing the Pokedex. The construction corps should be here soon. They'll have our new base camp pitched in no time. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. I'll call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your excursions directly from here. Having more base camps ought to make our survey work easier, huh? Well, that's that. How about we head to the Wallflower like usual? You feel like you're forgetting something? Only another 490 for a 2-star? That shouldn't be that bad, because I know there are a few new Pokemon to catch as well. Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, please. And make it for 3 today as well. Oh, the poor guy.
Have you all heard the grave news? That frenzied Cleavor from the rumors. It ended up mauling some of our Galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps has had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet.
Ah, this is the Cleavor that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes? I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will of course step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Akari here can handle things just fine. But that Cleavor is said to be much stronger than even an alpha Pokemon, isn't he? Now, you forget that the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that we of the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting-fit physique, I do believe it's a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. The next day... Rise and shine, Akari. The boss wants you. Komodo, that is. Get yourself to the commander's office. Did you get a good rest? I don't even have a choice. Look who's being punctual. Finally realized you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. You could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Hisui's space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, oh mighty leader of the Pearl Clan.
I worried you get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up.
Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan and our world's very basis? You wish. Can't forget dark matter. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Commodow's office. I believe it was you who started this. Little did they know they're both wrong, exactly. Just another day with those two, I see. That man's named Adaman. He's the leader of the Diamond Clan. They put a lot of importance on time, as you could probably tell. And the girl is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. They're all about space. You heard what she called it, right? Our world's very basis. Whenever they run into each other, those same arguments flare up. Seems like they've inherited some bad blood from their predecessors' strife. Ah well, not our problem. But you'll have problems if you don't get yourself to the commander's office, Akari. Utisha has not evolved yet. And actually, one quick thing I want to do. Oh, I can't do that yet? I was hoping to increase my, how many items I could carry. What do you intend to do about that Cleavor, Commander Commodore? You may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on.
You do get right to the point, Adaman.
Time wasted is lost.
Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleavor is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not?
That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly when a lord of the Pearl Clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. Just like we used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles?
I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know who drove Lord Cleavor into such a violent frenzy.
I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my clan knows, too.
I see you've arrived. This is Akari, the newest member of our Survey Corps.
Aha! I hear from Ma you've earned Weird Ear's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. That's a mouthful. Just call me Adaman.
If you came from beyond the space-time rift, could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords, which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift?
I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleavor before deciding what must be done?
You'd send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleavor? This newcomer with no experience?
Says a leader with almost no experience.
Being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear.
Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give the kid her chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you Galaxy folk really are with all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you.
That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them.
We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Akari. I order you to study Cleavor and help us find the truth of this situation.
I accept.
Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone.
Well, that's settled, and there's no time like the present. The Lord of the Woods, Cleavor, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to its strength. Be warned.
Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans, understand?
Join me downstairs, Akari. We'll cover the details of this new mission. Oh my god, I really have to go downstairs? Upstairs and downstairs and upstairs and downstairs.
Ah, good, you've already here. You're already here.
Professor Laventon, the briefing, if you please.
Yes, let's get right to it. So, Akari, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleavor's frenzied state. But as you're aware by now, Cleavor is a mighty thing, nay, invincible even. The Security Corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleavor when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled.
I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Of course. Very well, then let us go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the Noble Seats.
So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Cleavor.
Akari, we need to speak with you.
Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask you, O amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleavor, quell his frenzy.
Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We were just discussing our next steps with regard to this whole Cleavor situation.
Oh, you must be that Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Cleavor. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team of all people for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us off in the mountains has flown into the same type of frenzy as Cleavor. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together.
But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find Cleavor at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit... well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know. He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleavor, whether you wish him to or not.
Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge. We'll be counting on you. See you later.
Wow, he just said his piece and then vanished. He must just value his time that much, I guess. Adamant and Mai weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Cleavor, you'd best start by visiting his abode. Now that we've got the Heights camp, it should come in handy for getting to Grand Tree Arena. Don't forget to visit the pastures. Choosing your Pokemon team carefully makes a difference. Nope, still can't upgrade my item bag. Oh, now you want to bag in. Now you want to do this. Give me like 5 more spaces. Because these, like, yeah, these go up in price each time. This one will be 300, the next one probably 400. I mean, I have plenty of money, so this is fine. Alright, that's enough for now. There's no worse feeling than just your item bag is full. Ugh. Surprised the Ginkgo Guild hasn't shown up yet. How are things, my good friend? I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here just for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Having the Survey Corps out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know. Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. And now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. Here they are. I know what you are, Volo. Mm-hmm. And we're still not going to deal with Starly. Starly, don't get me shit. I'm gonna say, was that still the Geodude following me? I mean, I think we can all figure out what Volo is. He's totally got that Stepford smile. A mushroom? What's a mushroom? I thought this was a shaking tree for a second. Oh, cherry berry. This thing over here, there are some Pikachu family relatives. Yep, that's a rat. That is most certainly a rat. Alright, can I hit it through the trees? Perfect. Damn it. Okay. We're gonna fight the Pikachu. It's a girl Pikachu. Ooh, still some very glitchy grass. Maybe only Ember. Why am I still getting these burns? What the hell? Oops. Easy. Squeezy. No Pichu, though. Yep, just Cricketots. I really want Weirdeer already. I want to go fast. Ooh. Is that an Alpha Staraptor or a regular one? I think that was a regular Staraptor. Staravia? Oh, I'm staying away from you. Ah, we run into the true demon of this game. Paris. For some reason, Paris are just super duper aggressive. Thankfully, I caught that one first try. There are a few more over there, but ugh, I don't want to bother with them. I don't want them on my butt. We got the... Did I get either of them? Nope, didn't get either of them. It's fine. There's sometimes B-Barrel on this beach. Yeah, there's the Alpha. We're just kind of gonna let it do its thing. Oh. Hey, it's suspicious of me. God, why is it still coming this way? I don't want to deal with you. Fine, okay, we're just gonna run past. Hopefully it won't give me too much shit. I mean, it's still a B-Barrel. I thought there could be Silcoon or Cascoon up here. Ah, more new Pokemon. Damn it. Nice. Give me Baniri. Yeah, you're not gonna. Really? Why does Psyduck get angry? Okay, I got Baniri at least. Oh, Bidoof can evolve. I mean, I'm just gonna throw the ball at the Psyduck. It can't be that bad to catch a Psyduck. Well, that's gonna fight? Nope. Fake out. Is Volo a Pokemon? Nope, he is that blonde I've been encountering. Let's make a B-Barrel. Kind of took too big of a gulp there. See if I get a second Baniri. I did. Ah, there's a Silcoon. Got in right away. When do Pokemon learn to evolve on their own? I don't know. And I wish that Scarlet and Violet didn't get rid of this. Being able to choose when to evolve your Pokemon is so much nicer than just pushing B all the time. Yeah, we're just gonna run up. We're gonna fight Leon. I'm Leon of the Pearl Clan, the Warden of Cleavor, Lord of the Woods. And you? I've already deduced that you've come here to meet Cleavor. I'm right, aren't I? Of course I am. I can see it so clearly. After all, the powerfully awesome Cleavor has become even more awesomely powerful. Perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh's divine power. But whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him imbued with awesome might. So I must turn you away even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Cleavor right now. I'll do anything. I think my model kind of jumped a bit. Oh, such earnest desire to meet mighty Cleavor. I have to admit, I'm struck by your passion. But well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. Did Clayton and Rourke, did they have a kid? No, he's the ancestor of Clay. Oh, maybe that's what you meant by Clayton. It's Clay's hat, for sure. I've been told in no unclear terms by Irida that I am to let no one near Cleavor. I will fight you off myself, and you insist. If you wish to avoid battle, withdraw now while you still can, or face the wrath of my Goomy. I'll take you on. Be ready. You don't even realize I'm turning you away for your own safety. How sad you are. Go, Goomy, and see if you can ooze some good sense over this foolish troublemaker. So actually, Quilava is a bad matchup. Dragon resists fire. I have rollout, though. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh, you got bubble. What? Double bubble? Aw, oh, man. Oh, time to pull out a revive. Oh, that's right, I don't even have any revives. Chingas a tu madre. Well, Quilava's gonna miss some EXP, I guess. That sucks. I didn't even get anything from that. How can this be? I may have been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Cleavor now. The only welcome you'll get if you approach him is a flurry of devastating blows. Normally, I'd simply try making him an offering. A nice heaped helping of his 2 favorite foods served up with respect by his loyal warden. That's me, of course. Is usually enough to please him and soothe the prickliest of moods. Even I, Cleavor's loyal warden, can't get close enough to give any offerings now, not with the way Cleavor is rampaging and running amok. There's nothing that an outsider like you can do. The ancestors of Cleavor, Weirdear, and their cohort drew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power to protect Pokemon and people alike, so it's said. It's by their grace that our clan, that any of us, still lives in vast Hisui today. Irida, what are you doing here? As you say, Cleavor's grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength poses a problem for us. If he was indeed struck by that lightning, could the bolts have been sent by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to? Cleavor means so much to our clan. I'd hoped we could bring this situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands up and ask some outsider for help. But we must save Cleavor from this frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. If more people and Pokemon are attacked, it will lead to conflict with both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team. You, stranger from beyond the sky, tell me, could you Galaxy people actually fix all this? Could an outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy? I'll figure something out. Very well. Leon and I will gather foods that please Cleavor in hopes that we might be able to get close enough to make him a proper offering. As for you, find a way to quell his frenzy, even if you must search every corner of vast Hisui. Uh-oh. Your ARC phone is beeping. Mysterious power now enables you to return to base camps in an instant. Huh. I had instant travel. I had that the entire time. I could always use my fly points. Where am I? Okay, there I am. Good to see you, Akari. And how was your research into Cleavor going? Swimmingly, I expect. Oh, is that so? Now, that's quite the tidbit. So a serving of his favorite foods will normally make Cleavor quite agreeable, is that it? I need to mull this over back at the laboratory. You should come along too, dear girl. It's some good cash, but let's see what just catching those few Pokemon got me here. Okay, only 190. Then again, I don't... Do I... Yeah, I will need to get to level 2 in order to get out of here. So according to the information you were able to learn from Irida and Leon of the Pearl Clan, were this the normal course of events, that frenzied Cleavor would be calmed by a nice serving of his 2 favorite foods. I do wonder, is it possible that the aromas or some other components of these foods might combine in a way that could not only calm Cleavor, but draw him back from this frenzy? But by your own report, even Cleavor's warden, who looks after Cleavor and knows him well, cannot approach him in his current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Give me a moment, if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help us. Are you ready for a montage? We're going to do a low-effort montage of Laventon pondering. In comes the By Jove. There it is. Eureka! We'll simply have to throw the food. You've quite the arm for throwing things, haven't you, Akari?
Might I suggest you take Cleavor's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon?
It makes sense.
Yes, it's all coming together. We can use our skill in Pokeball crafting to shape Cleavor's beloved foods into balls, then throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. A brilliant idea if I do say so myself. As for what to call these yummy projectiles, well, how about tea time balls? Puts one in mind of a nice relaxing afternoon tea, doesn't it not?
Are you sure, Professor? They're your own inventions. Why not call them Laventon balls?
Oh my, with that name, it'd sound like I'm the one being launched at our frenzied friend. In any case, we can rely on the Pearl Clan to gather the necessary foodstuffs, correct?
TT balls. Then you should hurry back to Grand Tree Arena and tell the Pearl Clan about our brilliant plan.
If you're off to Grand Tree Arena, best set out from the Heights camp, eh?
I think I actually have to exit the thing first, and then I can fast travel over here. Oh, you know what? I could take the bee barrel out of my party, too. Oh, crap. My, that Galaxy Hall is one fine building, even from the outside. The Galaxy team certainly got themselves a grand headquarters, I'll give them that. Oh, yes, I came because I had some news that I thought you might be interested in. Better you actually see what's going on, though. Let's head to, what did you end up calling it? The Heights camp? Oh, you know what? I can change Pokemon at the camp anyway. Actually, it's not even 1 o'clock yet? Wow.
Weird.
I spoke to Weird Ear about what's been going on. I know the language of reindeer. I told him how you've been trekking all over the Fieldlands seeking a way to quell Cleavor's frenzy. All this from someone who's not even part of our clan or the Pearl Clan. Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. Hearing that, well, you could see how he responded. I trust you appreciate it. Weird Ear's found you worthy, you see. Which means you'll need a flute like we have. Mind demonstrating for her, Mai? This is very important, so listen well.
Weird.
That's a Celestica flute that Mai just played. It's a precious tool that can be used to call on Weird Ear so you can ride upon him. It said the Celestica flutes were gifts from the almighty Sinnoh itself. And now this one's yours.
Hey, I know that sound.
Yep. It's not that grand a gesture, really. I can't play the flute for the life of me. See if you can play that melody. Are there even finger holes on that thing? No, it is just a hollow rod. And just wiggle it around and it'll play the proper song. Weird Ear opened its heart and learned well the sound of your playing. The song of my people. Oh, mind plate. That doesn't pay off until way later. Now use that Celestica flute wisely and gallop across the land with the great Weird Ear. You've got a frenzied Pokemon to quell at Grand Tree Arena, haven't you? With Weird Ear, you can gallop across the Fieldlands in no time. Okay, it is on Plus. So maybe these controls are more similar to Scarlet and Violet than I thought. Okay, but now on the Pokemon, they're completely different. First off, I want to head backwards. I want to see if Munchlax appears. Come on, Skyrim Horse. definitely need to give Quilava some extra experience for the ones we missed. It's just 2 dudes down there right now. I think I'm still missing a Munchlax. Unless that was the hole that it's usually in. I mean, it is a rare spawn. So I guess there were no guarantees it was ever going to show up. Now the next time I go to Scarlet and Violet, I'm going to be completely thrown off. I'll go around to that cliffside again. Just to see if Pichu shows up. A lot of Stardust I can sell. Staravia. I don't want to fall in the water. Is it all... No, there is a Pichu. Perfect. Get to the food first, Pichu. Okay, wow. Did get it. Alright, I need to make more balls. Yeah, I haven't even made any, heavy balls yet. Let's actually get a revive this time. You know what, I'll make as many as I can. I don't think you use those ingredients for anything else at the moment. See, I tried to do the thing. I tried to push left stick in order to dash. Or please no Paris. Oh, wow, there are Pikachu over here? I did not remember that. Actually, is that a... Yeah, that's a bee barrel. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more before I get out of here. So you say that you Galaxy people came up with a method to try to quell Lord Kleavor's frenzy? What? You'll mash up Kleavor's favorite foods into balls so you can throw offerings at him? That's quite an unorthodox approach. You Galaxy people, your inventiveness just blows me away. I mean, now you can make offerings to Lord Kleavor from a safe distance. I'll lend you my aid if it means we might provide Kleavor with his offering. Let's begin at once. Hold on, Leon. Don't get ahead of yourself. Whatever the plan is, you'll need Kleavor's favorite plump beans. I brought them, as promised. Ah, that's right. My apologies, Irida. I'd forgotten all about you. I admit, as we haven't been able to solve this ourselves, we seem to have little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But even I still have my doubts about whether we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. These Galaxy team people don't share our customs or our values. So prove to me you're worthy to stand in the presence of our noble Pokemon. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to take B-Barrel out of the party. You may battle by ordering about the Pokemon you've caught in your little Pokeballs. But on my side, I have a Pokemon as close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon and me, I will entrust you with Kleavor's fate. Will you battle us? Yes, I will. Then allow Glaceon's true strength to chill you to your depths. Well, this is going to be an easy matchup. still not gonna one-shot, I bet. Very close. Figures, they got the double off. Oh, crit that Swift? Okay, well, I'm gonna win anyway. Lots of voice acting tonight. I think I still have some water. I see now. Pokeballs are simply your tools of choice, not products of disregard for Pokemon. You still understand the Pokemon that you've caught and treat them as partners. I feel better putting my trust in you now, I think. Let me see to your Pokemon's wounds. Now explain the Galaxy team's plan. What do you mean to do with these foods? So because you have to keep your distance, you'll mash Kleavor's favorite foods together, ball them up, and try to quell his frenzy by throwing them at him? Interesting. So you develop soothing balms of sorts to call our lord. Very well. If it'll help soothe Kleavor's frenzy, let's make these balms with our very hearts and souls. Dum-dum. There, a veritable mountain of balms. This should please Kleavor if anything can. Now then, ready yourself, and I will summon our mighty Kleavor, Lord of the Woods. Ugh, damn it, I keep on forgetting about the fucking B-Barrel on my team. As am I. Could have put this EXP to better use. O mighty Kleavor, Lord of the Woods, though it isn't yet the time of ceremony, we've prepared an offering of your favorite things. Benevolent Lord who works his might between the heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude. And beseech you, reveal yourself to our eyes. Listen well, Akari. Keep your focus on Kleavor. Dodging will be vital. Try to avoid his moves as you're throwing the bombs.
Rasha!
Oh, do we call this pre-rendered? It might be. Yeah, in-game cutscene. They say to throw in a Pokemon, but honestly, it ain't worth it. It's better to just chuck balls. It's honestly better to just keep chucking the bombs at it. I mean, especially because this thing's attacks are incredibly easy. Oh, I was late on that one. See? It's already dead. Ooh. The only disappointing thing about Kleavor, it's much smaller than you'd think it would be at first. Yeah, look at that. It's only a little bit taller than Akari. Which I guess kind of lines up with Scyther and Scizor, I think. Still, I was just hoping it would naturally be bigger. What happened? Some kind of light erupted from Kleavor's body. Has Lord Cleavor's frenzied mind truly been put at ease now? Does this confirm that the strange lightning was to blame for Cleavor's unnatural power? Maybe. Well, this is what I think after all we've seen. We know strange lightning came from out of the space-time rift the other night. Those bolts must have struck Cleavor and driven him into his frenzy after all. The lightning came from the space-time rift? But if Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond that space-time rift, then the strange lightning, it indeed was Almighty Sinnoh's power? Then were we even right to try to interfere? I happily went along with this plan to create some bombs as if I knew what I was doing, like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous. Calm yourself, Leon. Remember that the Lord of the Woods has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power sent by the true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Cleavor to turn on us and attack people and Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. What Akari accomplished just now, it needed to be done. I'm glad we could settle this without further strife with the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. If you come across other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Yes, fine. I suppose I must concur. I apologize for becoming briefly incomposed. I'm grateful for what you've done for my lord. Please take these on behalf of the Pearl Clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier, and as a token of my thanks. Citrus berries? Let me care for your Pokemon as well, in appreciation for fighting on our behalf. I didn't use my Pokemon at all. I think I've finally come to believe that you truly did fall out of the sky, though I still cannot imagine the reasons at play. And it seems we've settled things here, though between you and me, I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Cleavor in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong after all. Okay here. The one thing going on, it'd be nighttime. So not only, well, I know the Silcoon is going to be replaced by Cascoon. There are going to be some other nighttime spawns. Oh, well, there's one right now. There's a Zubat. Ah, you little bastard. Level is it? Only 16? Oh my god! How have I gotten so many burns tonight? And it attacked twice. What the hell? Yeah, that's gotta catch, especially with a burn. And also, drowsy is so much of a better status than sleep. There's a Cascoon. There's a Cascoon. Alpha Wurmple. Where's the Mossy Rock? There it is. I could make a Leafeon if I really wanted to. It looks like a male Combi. I'll still get it, though. Any new Pokemon I'll take. Golbat already? Ooh, let's see what's in the tree. Ooh, Cherubi, that's a pretty rare one, actually. to get in, huh? I'm really just gonna keep throwing balls. Come on, you little bastard. Thank you. Nice Vivichoke. So that's a really good one to get out of the way. Normally you'd get a Burmy, but we're not dealing with that Alpha Lopunny. Nuh-uh. Alright, finally, let's get B-Barrel out of here. What do we want to put in its place here? What kind of types am I dealing with? I mean, I've got... let's see. I think for now, raising up a Geodude might be a good idea. Get that thing some experience. Ground might be nice. We'll hold off on that stuff. And let's see. Do I have enough to proceed here? What did I get? Ooh, actually, that Pichu got a lot of stuff. Caught it. It was small. Caught without being spotted. Caught daytime. And I gave it food. Zubat I only caught. Combee I only caught. Ruby I caught. And it came out of a tree. So let's see what we get for that. Nope, not enough. I'm gonna have to come back one more time. So still, there is grinding to do. I saw the light fading into the sky. You must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. And what do you have there? Could it be... Ah, those are two of the fabled plates of old. Please, let me have a look. I see there are some letters carved into them. Let's see. This one says, "Where all creation was born, that is the being's place of origin." It seems to be a phrase from a very old myth. How did you come across these? I see. So you were given the plates when you impressed Weirdeer in Cleavor. That is quite something indeed. My heart is practically racing with excitement. It is my guess that you will find more plates like these scattered across Hisui. If we were to gather them all and decipher the scripts on them, we may uncover something absolutely amazing. The mysteries of the past, oh, how they tickle my curiosity. What a joy to be alive in such times. Well, I must be on my way. Until next time. Actually, a line like that really makes me think. Because there is definitely a theory that Volo is also from a different timeline. Let's look at some extras. A special parcel. The hell does that mean? Oh, Festival Mask because of Let's Go data. Yeah, what do you actually have? No, I don't want to wear this yet. I just want to try it on. Why can I not try these on? There we go. So these are a little better. I mean, that's pretty much the one I have. That one's lame. Just pure white. Oh, wow. The Cleavor style. Weirdeer is okay. Ooh. Cyndaquil looks kind of nice. Very expensive, though. Fancy shorts? And pants. Karate gi. Wait, are they all white? No. I mean, I guess eventually these would update. Nagane? Actually, one thing I do want to do... Oh, I can't take the, whatchamacallit off? That's weird. Whatever. I was gonna take the bandana off. Actually, wait a minute. Why can't I just go back out right now and get those extra bits of research done? Can't I just do it right now? Yeah, that's better. I know I can at least catch Drifloon out here right now in nighttime. Oh, well now it's, Well, how did time skip like that? Well, shit. I messed up then. Look for a second Eevee. Those are just Bidoof. Oops, all Bidoof. Yeah, with this control scheme, it's hard to dash and move the camera at the same time. With it being on the B button. Actually, aren't I getting close to the Rapidash? Still don't want to fuck with that thing. Oh yeah, I think there can actually be, like, Mine Junior in this part. Very rarely. I'm not seeing it. So is there even anything else worth a damn to do right now? Oh, I actually got some stuff with Buizel. Okay, if I actually evolve Silcoon, it will get me some stuff there. I'm forgetting. I didn't even see the other thing yet. Yeah, let's actually change the goddamn party again. Well, actually, no, I did, No, I did look at my Pokemon, so... Yeah, that's all I did. I put Geodude in there. So actually, yeah, let's find something to build up Silcoon. I mean, I don't know if I want to fight Geodude again. Oh, Stantler's here. Ugh, they're tough. That one completely disappeared. See how this goes. Alright. Okay, can I please find some, Ooh, let's see what's in this tree. It's probably Burmy. Yeah, it's a Burmy. Oh, the Zubat is here, too. Here, let's quickly kill the Zubat. So that would be more, research, possibly. If Burmy wants to stay in. Good. One thing I gotta do is I need to find Drifloon. Okay, here they are. Saw one. Good. A whole nother area out here. Yeah, the whole other side of this river. Oh god, Alpha Floatzel. Oh, thank you. Alright, I can't even fly away because there's all these things looking at me. Were those enough? Or do I actually have to get, you to fly? Zubat. Yeah, I also defeated one. I wanted to look again. Ah, I'm so close. Alright, so the best option is going to be to evolve Silcoon. What's something good to fight with? Actually, another Burmy. Let's fight that. Not a lot of experience. Surprised I haven't seen any rocks that are jumping up and down. Any shaking rocks. Wow. Now, you know what? I could be looking for Munchlax again. Unless it only appears during the day. Doesn't look like it. Munchlax still eludes me. guess let's just beat up a, beat up Drifloon until I get a, wow! That really, tanked that? One more thing. Here, in fact, let's see if you can get it just from, getting the berries. Yep. This should definitely get it. So even just the first level, there is grinding you have to do. You cannot quite bare minimum this one. You have to do some tasks, at least. And that's just the first level. The rest of the tasks going on, there will be more to do. Oh no, we're going to Kamado?
Well done. I have already received the reports of your exploits. You successfully quelled Kleavor's frenzy, restoring peace of mind to Hisui's people. You are a stranger to us, one who fell out of the very sky, yet you have served the Galaxy team admirably. I admit you have earned yourself some degree of recognition, but things are not settled yet. I've received word that there are other Pokemon nobles falling prey to such frenzies elsewhere in Hisui. So carry on with your research and survey duties, and prove that you truly are an asset to us. That is all. You are dismissed. Your fellow Survey Corps members are likely at the Wallflower. Go and join them.
He makes the one thing, but he must make it very well.
Benny, old chum, the usual order. 3 servings of potato mochi, please. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out.
The whole village is gossiping up a storm about our young friend here, you know. She's got quite some luck to have come back unharmed after facing off against that Kleavor.
I dare say Akari was well prepared. And she was a quick study of how Kleavor moved in battle from what I heard. All in all, it was a very good show, a victory well earned.
Going to work in the Fieldlands should feel a lot safer now thanks to you, Akari. And if you want to feel even safer, try making some of these. Benny taught me how to make them. So I wrote out his directions into a recipe. Smoke bombs. Ooh, man, these are good.
Lovely! And now that we need not worry about being mauled by Kleavor either, let's take our chance to study all the Pokemon that call the Obsidian Fieldlands their home.
Akari. I've been waiting for you, Akari. My name's Vesa. There's something real important I need to tell you. Would you come with me?
We'll see in a minute why I give her that voice.
This is kind of a secret, but something terrible has happened. Hisui is in a whole lot of danger. Hundreds of years ago, a being that brought calamity to this region was sealed away by someone using the power of a strange magic. But now, for some unknown reason, the magic has come undone and the seal is broken. I hate to think what might happen at this rate. So please, Akari, hear me out. I need you to restore the broken seal.
Just tell me what to do.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you believe me. I just knew you'd be willing to help. This odd keystone is for you. Keep it safe.
If you know, you know.
After the seal was broken, a whole bunch of wisps scattered across Hisui. 107 of them in total. With the odd keystone I gave you, you'll be able to gather them all. See, the wisps are normally invisible, but not to the holder of the odd keystone. I know it's a huge task, but please, you just have to gather all the wisps for me. There's one real close to where we are now. How about you start with that one? See that flame hovering over there? Try touching it.
Oh, I almost didn't press A in time. And with that, I slowly become the Dark Lord.
The wisp has been absorbed into the odd keystone, just as it should have been.
Oh, I thought it was going straight into my heart.
Thank goodness I picked you to help me with this. Come talk to me if you ever need help finding the remaining wisps. And one last thing, as you gather more and more wisps, I'll give you some rewards as thanks. I'll wait here for you while you carry out your search. Good luck.
The next day... What kind of silliness is going to happen this morning? Wow, the Galaxy Team hairdresser really is, here I say, cutting edge. Oh, hey, you're Akari, the girl who quelled Cleavor, aren't you? That's me. I knew it. You got quite the reputation, you know. I mean, you quelled one of Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Some people are actually kind of scared of you for doing something so bold. I'm Arazu, by the way. I'm a warden of the Diamond Clan. My special skill is giving haircuts. Real nice to meet you. Oh, snip, but I came here to talk to your Mr. Kamado. See you around. Those red leggings, man. Ah, the Ginkgo Guild is here. Ooh, max revives already? Hell yeah. What was the other stuff? I think I could take some free smoke bombs. Well, not free, but I don't have to make them. And then, yeah, why the hell not? Pineapps. Okay, I finally ran out of room. I don't think I need to talk to Thule right now for now. And actually, I think I'll stop stream pretty soon here. Let's actually go to Silene. Let's get our 2-star here. Oh. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Yeah, you did. So I could have done this before. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. So now I can actually go to the next level. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 2nd star in the Galaxy Expedition team. Feather balls. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. And super potions. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokédex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Alright, so I have to go upstairs again.
So it's come to Ursaluna as well. This suggests that even Pokemon that are not nobles can become frenzied. I have received no word from Adaman or Irida. This is not something we can simply ignore. In any case, you have my thanks, Miss Arezu. You did well to inform us of Ursaluna's situation.
No problem. Adaman's got his hands full running our clan and all, and Ursaluna's warden wouldn't even give me the time of day. So the Galaxy team are the only ones I could turn to about this.
Ursaluna's warden is Mistress Caliba of the Pearl Clan, is it not? Of all the wardens, she is the most narrow-minded. Bound by tradition. She likely does not take kindly to outsiders meddling in her affairs. I have a new mission for you, Akari. I order you to study Ursaluna and the Crimson Mirelands. I permit you to show your strength if necessary.
Oh, you know what? I guess I could have waited to go to Silene. The next area we'll be sent to investigate is the Crimson Mirelands. You'll find the Pokemon living there to be more fearsome than those in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Even the landscape itself is harsher, with steep ravines and seaside cliffs. It is not welcoming. At your current rank, you should be able to handle the Crimson Mirelands on your own. Here is what you need to know. Your destination is a place within the Mirelands known as the Solaceon Ruins. That is where you'll find Ursaluna's warden. Ray's here again? Hey Akari, mind helping me train a bit? That's the stuff. I'll feel a lot better going out researching on my own if I can beat you. This is an optional fight, so speedruns actually just pick something weak and die to this on purpose. Oh, he's got a Mime Jr. Bet you I can't one-shot it. Well, maybe I can. It figures Agile didn't even help. There's Biga. Oh, it's got a quick attack. Does that mean it's gonna go twice? Bastard. Crit 2. Ah, that's right. I took what's his name out. Actually, I have the super potion. Ugh, paralysis. Just gotta deal with it. Oh wait, doesn't it show? Yeah, there's the, yeah, we actually have to look at this, and I'm just not getting any, second turns by using, whatchamacallits. Ah, God, Parahacks. Guess this Quilava just is not fast at all. I'm already paralyzed. Oh my God, figures, I almost one-shot it. You know what? No, let's try and put something else in just to survive. No, 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 no. Luxio. I don't need a strong style. Here's his ugly smile again. Oh boy, Pikachu's going to be angry with me again. Seems right that the one who could defeat a lord would beat me too, I guess. Thanks for that battle. Here, let me give you a new recipe. Stealth sprays. Oh yeah, that's the good shit. You know, lately these space-time distortion things have been popping up here and there. I took a peek into one and saw some tempting items, so I tried ducking in to grab them. But it turned out there were legions of tough Pokemon inside. I barely made it out alive. You be careful around those distortions, alright? Anyway, time to make for the Mirelands camp. I guess I can swap Beautifly out again. Yeah, we certainly don't need that. Continue trying to use Geodude. Seems to make sense, right? Would have been good to have in there for the Pikachu. So we'll do the little bit of dialogue in here, and then I'll stop. So I mean, we've kind of answered the age-old question here. The grinding is necessary, and you do have to do like some of it. I mean, that's even just the first stage. So there is definitely more to do with each level here. You know, it's only gonna make more stuff to do. So, but otherwise, if you are still interested in watching this playthrough, I'd love to hear what you feel. If you want me to continue, I certainly will. Anyway. Here we are, my girl, the Crimson Mirelands, an area teeming with poison-wielding Pokemon and plenty of others besides. Seems like you're in for a tough mission. I'm sure you can handle it, though. Oh, that's right, you're heading to the Solaceon ruins, aren't you? They're off that way if you need a pointer. See the entrance way over there? You know, I wish we could tell where or when one of those space-time distortions was going to erupt. Wonder if checking your map would help. Not really. I'm counting on both of you to carry out your survey work as best you can, but be mindful of your limitations as well, won't you? If wild Pokemon are giving you trouble, I suggest you go to the training grounds and have Captain Zissou teach your Pokemon some strong moves. Which actually, that's something I should have thought of. Luxio could definitely benefit from something like Ice Fang. Okay. So assuming I got the, I don't know if it auto-saved, but I will throw down a manual save anyway. All right. So that's enough of that for tonight. Let's head back over this way. Let's that hotkey. There we go. So, yep. That's definitely it for me this week. I will be back on Rando Monday. It will be SMZ3's turn. We'll see what kind of goodiness we get with that. And then yeah, if and yeah, maybe I'll continue this next week as well. So let's see here. Do we have a raid target right now? Who is on a Thursday night? As my laptop suddenly starts to whir like crazy. I'm not seeing anything catching my eye. Anything you recommended? Not really. Okay, so we can leave without a raid. It's fine. That's certainly okay. Okay. It gives me more to check on some other things as well before I head to bed. So, yeah. Those are all my plans. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good night, whatever time of day it is for you. And I'll see you nerds later.